Thank you, first of all, for dressing up. People don't usually come on the show wearing a tuxedo.
Oh, well, it's not for you, Conan.
Oh. Why are you wearing a tuxedo then, Adam?
Well, as you know, Conan, it's award season in Hollywood.
Yes.
And so it's good to be prepared because at any moment I could, be asked to present something or get nominated for something. Neither of which has happened.
So but what you're saying is you're wearing this in anticipation.
In anticipation. Because, you never know. There's only like a 5-month period every year where Hollywood gets to, stand around in a circle and like jerk each other off. So I want to be prepared.
What a wonderful way to put it. I've been to that award show, by the way.
Yeah. I've been trying to get into that one.
I was nominated. Okay, well, you look fantastic, I have to say.
Thank you very much.
You look very good. And I think I saw a picture of you at an award show.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to ask you about it. I think you were presenting an award to Jessica Alba, the beautiful Jessica Alba.
Yes.
And you're not in a tux there. But I saw this photo and I thought, I have a few questions. First of all, what are you doing with your mouth?
Well, I had a lozenge in my mouth. That's what I know that doesn't sound true, but that's what I had a lozenge.
No, I believe it, because you're making such an unusual, weird face that will make... And you seem to be...
Looks like it was the Taffy Awards.
Yeah. And then you're looking at her in kind of a creepy way, I think.
I mean...
Let's ask about that. There you are.
Okay.
You look like, if I was there, I'd have asked a police officer to intervene.
Right. Now, I know what it looks like, but what I was actually doing is I was looking at her butt.
Oh, that clears it up.
So get your mind out of the gutter.
Right. Let's talk about your family life. You have 2 kids.
2 kids, yes.
2 kids. Has either one shown any interest in acting? Because, and I'm bringing this up for a reason. Okay. I have 2 very young kids, and sometimes...
How old are your kids?
My kids are in their late 40s.
Okay. They're really young.
They're very young.
Yep.
Yeah, because I am over 94.
Right.
That's why. My kids are 9 and 7.
Okay.
And sometimes I think, I don't know if I want them to go into show business. Yeah. I mean, I'm in show business, but, I want them to be realtors or something.
Sure.
What about you? Have they shown any interest in show business?
Well, so far, no, thank God. But my son seems to be mulling over different occupations. Like, we were at the doctor's recently, and our children's doctor does this wonderful thing that we really appreciate as parents, where when they ask them to take their clothing off to be examined, they make sure every time to say to the kids, look, you can only do this because I'm a doctor, your parents are in the room, you never do this for any... It's a great thing for a doctor.
It's a very smart thing to teach the kids that,
Absolutely. Yeah. But this last time, my son and I went to the doctor, after he disrobed to have the doctor examine him, he asked the doctor if he became a doctor just so he could look at people's privates.
Well, what did the doctor say?
The doctor said, well, no, absolutely not. And I just immediately took out my phone and started writing it down because I have to write
That's
down.
fantastic. So he could be a comedy writer.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe he's actually thinking like, well, this is something doctors get to do. They get to look at privates whenever they want.
Right. Let's see him.
Yeah,
Out.
Right
now. Okay, is he interested in health, or your children interested in health beyond the doctor's office at all?
Well, they're interested in their poop. Well, who isn't interested in their own poop?
Fair question.
Right.
Fair question. Yes, and so they are interested in their own.
My son looks at, both of my kids, my son looked at his poop recently and he said it looked like an arrow shooting through a ribbon. Which is crazy because it didn't look like that at all. I don't know what's wrong with it. My daughter looked at hers and said it looked like a snake covering a face.
Dr. Gupta is going to be out here very soon.
Look, I have a lot of questions for him. A snake covering a face might mean she has some sort of terrible disease.
I don't think so.
No.
And I wouldn't go down that road if I were you. I also wouldn't go in and check it out every time they say something.
I'm not going to.
Stop asking them, what does your poop look like?
Yeah, it's you. You're the one that comes off as the creep in this story.
What I do?
They come down to breakfast, Daddy's in a tuxedo. What does your poop look like?